day two. So on day two again, a bit early, 7 o'clock, the guys were outside. At least that's when I noticed that they were outside because we were already up by that time to get the kids ready for school. Again, very hectic, trying to get the kids to school. It's Tuesday, 7 o'clock, getting the kids ready so they can leave the house so these guys can come in and start working. The very first thing that the guys did, the engineers, was to um, drain the system, so get rid of all the water from the tank. And that took about 2 hours, something like that. And then once that was done, so they managed to get the boiler out. As you can see, the boiler's on the side here, and also the water tank as well. They managed to get the water tank out without any problem. They lifted the floorboard where the water pump, the water tank was. Um, and also they got all the pipes now ready for the heat pump now. You can see it's a bit of a mess at the moment, but again, we knew about this. We knew there was, they were going to have to lift things and eventually put them back. But you you're never prepared for the level of, the mess that they're going to make. But in the end, I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. So I'm doing this because I think that, it's going to be good. You can see now from this section here the current setup for the heat pump, or how it was left from day one. All the pipes in. The only thing missing is the bit that the electrician have to come in and put in place, which is a new electrical system or board or whatever it's called. And then that needs to be connected all the way. You can see the actual cables running across the property all the way to the garage. And that's done. They also had to test it, so it had to be connected, and obviously they need to switch the power off. That took about 2 hours. So again, that's another 2 hours then. But the beauty of all this is that they work together, they work at the same time. So there's an electrician that's doing whatever he needs to do, obviously communicates with the rest of the team. And so far we haven't had any issues, no leaks, nothing. It's been brilliant. End of day, they couldn't get the current like tank, the water tank, um connected because it just wouldn't fit on the door. It's a beast. They got it all the way up there. It was a nightmare for them to carry this because we have a really tall or steep um steps or stairs, and obviously there was three of them, but they still struggle with it. One of them is a little bit an older chap, really nice guy, but obviously I was like, you should just manage, just watched him do it, but he wouldn't let it, he wouldn't let them do it by themselves. So he got involved, and they managed to get it all the way to the top of to the landing basically, and it looks massive. It looks really good, but it looks massive. So I don't really know what they're gonna do tomorrow to get it in there. They might have to remove the door frame apparently, just because the way they gotta maneuver it to get it in, it's a nightmare to do. Today they didn't get the chance to actually connect it. They didn't want to risk it because they couldn't get it in the door. So the door started falling apart and stuff, they had to come back the next day and fix it. That's actually why they put the the tank against the door, just to make sure it doesn't fall, because it's just a massive tank. They couldn't get it in. They tried to put it to, maneuver it. Somehow the door frame, I don't know what happened because I was downstairs, but the door frame started coming off, and it basically warned me against touching it or moving it. So I'm basically gonna leave this here without touching it, without doing anything. Already told the kids, and yeah. So hopefully day three will bring more progress. But today it's been incredible. The radiators are in, the pipes are in place, it's all connected. The only thing missing now is the water pump, the water tank. So obviously, without that, they can't turn it on. And the idea is that if everything goes well tomorrow, they will get the heat pump working or tested, um, and then we'll see how it goes. They started working on the radiator, so there was one guy working on the new radiators that needs to be installed. One in my office, as you can see, they start cutting the wall. just to make sure that the pipes fit in nicely, and they, I can then get somebody to um, make good of it. So somebody, a plasterer, to actually come and fix it, and I can paint over it afterwards. So um, the guy is there. You can see he's making all the cuts, sort of like L shape. I wanted the pipe to sort of disappear behind the radiator, and that's basically what they're doing. Same thing as well in the lounge as well, or the kitchen, um, dining area, or sun lounge as we call it. So that section as well, you can see that they finish all the cuts now, and the pipes are in. It's got all the pipes, got two sets of pipe. One is like plastic ones, and the other ones are made of copper. So the radiator is huge. The radiator is going to go in here. So you can see the electric one that was there before, quite small radiator. So now they're replacing it with a proper radiator. That should make the room nice and warm now. So can't wait to have that radiator in place. But these gentlemen is getting all the brackets in place today and getting all the radiators hung. And then obviously the next day they can then test it. So the idea is on day 3 now, they on track to test the actual system. So I'm quite excited. I can't wait to see it.